और इसी बीच कांस फिल्म फेस्टिवल में अनुराग ठाकुर कुछ कह रहे हैं, सीधा लिए चलते हैं आपको।
You have inspired global filmmakers and also been inspired by them. The 2020s are the best time to make art and films in India. Over the last few years, the streaming revolution has taken the country by storm, and the popularity of digital and OTT platforms has changed how films are created, distributed, and consumed. You could see a poster behind you which talks about the golden era, the colorful era, the action era, the musical romance era, and now the content era. Consumers of the global and Indian cinema have more choice than ever before. Digital streaming has reduced the cost of entry into filmmaking, empowering creators with the ability to reach wider audiences than ever before. We have a strong intellectual property regime, and the digital medium now complements the other more established models of consumption and dissemination, such as theaters and movies. This has brought about a democratization of consumer choice like never before, and our government is intent on preserving this via support to the creative industry. Our government has also embarked on a journey to restore Indian films and preserve them for the future generations. We have started the world's largest film restoration project under the National Film Heritage Mission. As part of this drive, 2,200 movies across languages and will be restored to their former glory. And looking to the future, so that the Indian film industry remains ahead of the curve, we have established a task force of the industry leaders to drive the growth of AVGC sector, a value chain which is empowering the cinema of the future. Similarly, we are excited the advent of multiple other technological developments that promise a more immersive cinematic experience for the audiences. I am delighted to announce that today in Cannes, an incentive scheme for audio-visual co-production and shooting of foreign films in India with a cash incentive of up to 30% with a cap of $260,000. And in the case of foreign films being shot in India, an additional bonus with a cap of $65,000 for employing 15% or more manpower in India. These are certain to propel our stories and culture to the audiences from across the world and allow for our culture, societal and informational cross-pollination at a scale and depth that was unimaginable before. Today, as I said earlier, we celebrate India's 75th year of independence, and we also celebrate cinema, which has emerged as an instrument of our soft power in the last 7 decades. Today, Indian movies have acquired a distinct identity and regularly feature at reputed international film festivals at Cannes, Berlin, Toronto, and New York. And today, the talent and skill of Indian actors and filmmakers are much sought after. For the last 20 years, they have regularly been a part of the jury at the Cannes Film Festival. In the past, we have Ms. Aishwarya Rai Bachchan, Ms. Sharmila Tagore, Vidya Balan, Mr. Shekhar Kapoor, amongst many others have been on the jury. And this year, we have the honor which goes to Deepika Padukone. She is here with us. A big round of applause for Deepika. Such is the power of Indian cinema. Such is the power of Indian cinema, and it is not only the story of 6,000-year-old civilization, not only the story of 1.3 billion tales, but also the story of human talent, triumph, and the trajectory of new India narrated through your lens. I firmly believe that the India Pavilion is a pantheon for the partnerships amongst the global film fraternity and a panorama of India through its cinematic journey. And finally, before I end, let me emphasize that, led by the Honorable Prime Minister Modi, we are commemorating 75th year of independence and the celebration of the glorious history of our people, culture and achievements. threading together the themes of India's freedom movement. Our glorious heroic freedom tale is etched in the minds and hearts of all Indian citizens. It gives me immense pleasure in being able to stand here at the newly inaugurated India Pavilion as the citizen of such a culturally rich country. India Pavilion is a feather in our cap. Only with your Vishwas and Prayas today, it will become the pioneer of the India dream tomorrow. And I'll thank all the team members who have put all the efforts to put this together. I hope your experience at the India Pavilion will be worth remembering. मैं एक ही बात कह सकता हूं, जो भी भारतीय पवेलियन में आए वो वापस जाता हो यही कहे मोगैम्बो खुश हुआ.